my husband gave it to me for, we worked it out, it's our 10th anniversary present, which we've been married 36 years, so that was 25 years ago, because I was dying to have a portrait for the sitting room. I'd always lusted after a portrait and we could never afford it, and he bought it for me. He paid £5 for it.
Oh, right. Good, very good. And now, what do you think it is? That was the other thing.
Well, we've always been interested to see who it might be, and one day, quite by chance, an odd half an hour, we were killing time in the National Portrait Gallery, and we were in the Victorian section, and I spotted this picture in the corner, and it looked so much like her, and it was Mary Shelley, but it was painted in 1841, and I've got a postcard of
yes, I see.
that I bought in the National.
It is a quite good likeness, I must say. It really is.
Yeah.
Last year, I, by total coincidence, had to evaluate another painting which was said to be of Mary Shelley. And so I did a lot of work on that painting to try and decide whether it was or not. And at that time, I looked at Richard Rothwell's portrait of Mary Shelley very carefully, and also a number of other images that were once said to be of Mary Shelley that have since been shot down and decided that they're of unknown women. Now, you can usually date a picture from its costume as well, and what do you think about that?
Well, yes, I looked up costumes and things, obviously, to research it, and I discovered that they did oversleeves over
These
the
big
top.
ballooned oversleeves.
Oversleeves.
Yes.
Was around 1828, 1830-ish, and so I assumed that was the sort of time. And also, she appears to have had her bun taken away, so I reckoned it was around 1830.
She is, of course, reading a book, which helps. Now, the problem is that normally, when people are portrayed and they're famous for something, there is some kind of iconography, that is, objects in the picture, to suggest what kind of occupation they had and what their achievements were.
Yeah.
You'd really want her to be writing rather than reading.
Rather than reading, yeah.
However, she has got two books open, which is rather interesting. And in her right hand, she's carrying a flower. It makes me wonder whether, in fact, she's studying botany rather than writing great works of art on the subject of Frankenstein. So that, thus far, I think we're a little discouraged about being Mary Shelley. And I think that in about 1830, just as there is at any time, there was a type of beauty to which all artists would like their sitters to conform.
Yeah.
A bit like in the pages of fashion magazines now.
Yeah, and in the 20s they all looked the same, didn't they?
Very much so.
Yes.
So what at first might seem very, very striking resemblance is now beginning to be eroded, and we're beginning to see that, that perhaps she isn't Mary Shelley. It's a very sad thing in a way, because another reason for wanting it to be Mary Shelley is that being as rare as that would make it an extremely valuable object.
Yes, and I wouldn't want it to be.
Well, it's a rather scary idea,
No,
really. If we could absolutely 100% prove it was her, and that's the critical thing, a likeness isn't enough, then it would probably be worth £30,000 to £40,000. As it is, an unknown woman, pretty though she is, I think perhaps as much as £800 to £1,200. So there's a massive difference.
Yeah.
But even so, she's so pretty that I think she could easily make the latter.
Really?
But it's given us a chance to see why the discipline of proof is so important in portraiture.